Hello to the internet and all of the X-Wing and Star Wars and miniatures games lovers, and welcome to the round 5 of the Group B of the XTC, where we see a third match between Denmark and Switzerland. Switzerland is currently leading 2-0, and we have a matchup between Rebel Alliance list and the First Order list, and we are watching Rune, Prinztlau and Martin Tanner. I am Filip Đorđević, one of the podcast hosts here on HoloNet Serbia and a member of the Serbian XTC team. And I'm honored to have my team colleague with me today to commentate on this match. Our player, who's actually our substitute, but he won both his matches, so he knows what he's talking about, and I'm happy to welcome Nikola Đikić. Nikola.
Hello, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, this is our first stream commentating in English because we have the two countries that we don't have a Serbian player in the game. In which case we'll probably commentate in Serbian, but now we're commentating in English. So if we butcher any terms or something, don't be mad at us. We are new to this. So
yeah, this is actually our first commentary in English.
Yep.
Yeah.
So while I color code all these ships, you can go ahead and talk about the rebel list of Team Denmark. What do we have there?
Sure. Yeah, because I played with Rebels last two matches, so Rebel Alliance is much more close to me than First Order. So I will speak more about Rebels, and Philip will speak about the First Order list because he plays First Order for Serbian teams. So I watched the list. List is Kalkatarn with Jyn and Moldy Crow. And all other ships also have some abilities related to focus tokens, and here today we will see a lot of focus tokens, and because of the Jyn, so also evade tokens going around. So I can't wait to see what are all the combinations and combos that are possible here. And then Hera, we know that Hera also has ability to give another friendly ship focus and also evade and lock tokens, and that is after during a modified dice step. So basically the other friendly ship can roll dice, see if he needs focus or not for the modifiers, and then take focus or evade or target lock from Hera. So that is a really strong ability. I had the chance to play it for our team, and I was assured that how good it can be and helpful in many situations. So I'm looking forward to see how Rune will use this ability. And Garven Dries, of course, X-Wing. This is the one of the oldest pilots from 1.0 version of X-Wing. So, but it wasn't seen a lot in the games before. But now, with all these abilities, I assume that it fits well. Also, after spending a focus token, you may choose one friendly ship at range 1 to 3, and that ship gains one focus token. And Dentic 2 Tubes in U-Wing also has ability after you perform a focus action, you may transfer one of your focus tokens to a friendly ship at range 1 or 2. And Perceptive Copilot, so every time he performs a focus action, gains one focus token. So maybe you will just ask yourself, why do all of these ships need so many focus tokens? But the key upgrade card here, I think that is Jyn, so that can change any of these focus tokens to evade tokens. So this seems pretty nice on the paper. In theory, I don't know how it works, so we'll see. And that's it for the Rebel list. I also checked the results of both players today. By now in Group E, they both have 3 wins and 1 loss. So I assume they're good, and we will see who will be better today.
Yep, that's true, definitely. Well, these rebel lists always focus on, pun intended, focus on yeah, focus on the helping each other. So they always transfer those focus so that every ship can have one whenever it needs to. And on the other side, we have the first order list, something very similar to what I'm flying currently. This is a malware swarm, or as they call it, malware. You can see that here we have a 6 TIE FOs, generic Epsilon Squadron cadets, which are all initiative 1. 4 of them have automated target priority, which helps them to stack up on calculate tokens whenever they miss an attack. So yeah, they can keep hold of one calculate token on the card, and before they engage next time they can take that calculate token and use it. Four out of 6 have this upgrade, and the last ship in the list is Commander Malorus in the Size Shuttle. She basically helps her ships that are friendly ships that are on range 0 to 2. They can, if they roll any blank results, they actually must gain a strain token to reroll that result if able, and that goes well with their initiative because they're almost every time they're the last ship shooting, so they straining themselves doesn't make that much of a difference. And also initiative 5 coordinate is never a bad thing, so even though it is a stress, so Malorus can be useful in different ways, and we'll see how Martin will approach this match when positioning his form and trying to basically, I guess, delete the rebel ships off the mat. So we'll see how that turns out. We see that the players have started to move. Something that was maybe expected was them starting on the opposite corners of each other, both lists. So we'll see what happens. What do you, Nicola, think about the positioning so far?
Well, I can say that I'm glad to see a lot of big meteors. I prefer playing with them, and with 11 ships on the table, it will be very interesting to see how will all those ships avoid these asteroids and find a way to engage. That's great. I like that more when playing X-Wing than just than gas clouds, where you are not penalized that much when you don't fly well and go through the obstacle.
Yep, definitely.
And I think that it is expected to start from the opposite sides of the corners because they don't want to joust just to each other and just roll dice. It's on this level of play. It's not. We didn't expect that.
Yeah, my last match against Netherlands was basically a joust against the Resistance 5 ship list, so that was interesting. So, but I'm flying Malorus for naked cadets and Von Rex. So Von Rex took most of the work, but basically, I know you don't want to joust any list that has any sort of token transfer that from which ships can benefit, or rerolls, or any passive mods they can amass. So yeah, We see here that Bentik went straight and gave one of his focus tokens to Garvin Rice, so he could probably use that focus token if he needs to, and then give it to someone else. And we can see that because of the Moldy Crow title, Kyle Katarn has 2 tokens which he's hoarding basically now until he needs them for later, if I'm not mistaken. I think he has 2 focus tokens next to him.
Yeah, he has.
So we are waiting for Garvin to move. See where he's going.
Garvin has wings open, so he cannot boost.
Yep.
That's a thing that players, when playing X-Wings, forgot a lot of times, and very annoying thing when you forget it.
Yep. And here on TTS,
So,
sometimes you have a token which is showing if your dials
showing you, yeah.
as follows are open and closed, and basically sometimes the card and the token are not synchronized, so that could happen. That we think that maybe the wings are closed, but they are open. Actually, I think the token next to the ship says they are open, but the card says they are closed.
I see the card, and they are open. But yeah, when you play with X-Wings a lot, then at one moment you become paranoid about those wings, or easier way just to decide not to use boost at all, and then you don't have to worry about it. But one thing that we didn't talk yet is what do you think about the matchup here? Who has better chances to win when you see only by the lists?
Yeah,
What would you say?
yeah, when you look at the lists, you tend to go rebels because there are a lot of ships that shoot before the TIE fighters, and they can basically, if they focus fire, they can maybe kill one. Again, pun intended. If they focus fire, they can probably kill one or maybe even 2 of them, depending on dice rolls, as it happens with X-Wing and any game that features dice. But also those dice defend with they have 3 agility, so they defend with 3 green dice. So we'll see. I would say rebels have a slight edge, but if as we say here in Serbia, if the dice play well, if they roll well, they can be in nice position also.
Yeah, and the rebel player, as I can see, doesn't have a heavy hitter, some proton torpedoes or anything like that, so that he can just smash one ship fast. So he will have modifiers, and if Hera fires those tracers, they will have double modifiers, but that is going to be 3 dice with 2 modifiers, 3 Jedi's against, probably 3 Jedi's. I assume that they won't shoot in range 1, and those TIE fighters, as you said, are defending with 3 or 4 green dice. So I don't think that we will see a lot of damage here. If I must bet on the result, I would say less than 150 points destroyed for each team by the end of the game. But we'll see. That's just
that's a strong how do they say it? Assumption. Yeah. We saw that Kyle Katarn moved, and then Rune brought him back, and I don't know what actually happened. I think maybe they weren't set, and he maybe flipped his dial.
Yeah, that happened to me when I played. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, let's see what happens. I think the U-wing should move first. After ties, obviously.
Yeah, Ewing is going first.
Let's see how does Martin turn them this time. No, he goes 3 straight.
He goes around.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I just thought maybe he can go to the center of the, but he doesn't want to do that because
yeah,
later there is not much place to go because of these asteroids, and he would have to split the swarm, or this is a safer place to go at the moment.
yeah, but I somehow feel that he chose the better side of the mat to move because he has the big opening between those two rocks that
Uh,
in which they're in between which his thighs are currently placed. So he
yeah, but
he could have turned
mhm.
around, but he wouldn't have that much place to then turn around again if he needed to, because of these two
Mm.
smaller asteroids that are in the middle. So we'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see what he has planned, definitely.
yeah, but he has less asteroids when he starts, and at the start of the game you don't have opponents here. But on the other side, mm, the rebel player is avoiding asteroids now at the start of the game when there is no much tension, and you don't have to worry about firing arcs and opponent ships. And when he passes those 3 asteroids, he will have open field to go. So that's not bad position either for the rebel, I would say, at the moment.
Yeah, target locks are being taken probably because of the jam action that the Psi shuttle has. We'll see what happens. Garvin turned around here, so he'll probably do a 1 bank or a 2 bank next round to clear
Yeah,
these.
his position is his. If he decides to go straight, it's just so close to this asteroid in front of him, and
Yeah,
um, we'll see. Maybe if I presume that he will go one straight next round, so that he can wait for his other friendly ship to go around that bigger rock, and then later he can do whatever he wants.
yeah.
Uh,
We see a lot of focus tokens being placed and then just taken away.
yeah, maybe he's just practicing to not forget all the combos he will do later when.
Yeah. So while we're waiting for this, how do you sum up your XTC experience so far?
Well, it was great. I didn't expect to win both matches, and I'm happy to be helpful for the team because I play the matches at the end of the week, so it doesn't matter in both rounds if I win or lose, but for the team win. But it matters for the second tiebreaker, and when we see what is happening in our group E, it is going to be important as well. I'm not sure if everybody knows here what's happening in the group E. It's I would say most interesting group in the championship right now. Before this round, so after 4 rounds, we had 4 teams with 2 wins and 3 teams with 1 win. So after 4 rounds, there was no team had 3 wins, which
Yeah,
is really amazing. Yeah,
there wasn't
and
there wasn't a clear leader of the group.
yeah, and there's still, well, we had after this round because France and Japan had 2 win. Japan, yeah, they had one match less,
Yeah,
so we could say that they were in a better position. But we will see.
yeah. It's interesting because this matchup, Denmark and Switzerland are our next two opponents. So
Yeah,
basically,
that's why we are watching this match. Yeah,
yeah, we are scouting.
yeah.
But also, yeah,
Sorry, yeah.
we had this idea to maybe yeah, as you said, we watch the matches of our future opponents, but also somehow inform ourselves how their matchup is going, so that we know how do we approach our next round. So we're playing against Denmark next round, so that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think I'm not sure if they are set up all their maneuvers, but we'll
Uh,
see.
yeah, I see that all dots are set, but oh no, yeah, Martin is changing his mind, I think so, or checking the maneuvers. But
Maybe this is maybe this is the turn for one hard turn for the ties. We'll see.
yeah, I see. Yeah, he's changing every dot, so I think that he just decided to do something different. So maybe he will turn around.
Yeah. Well, I can see basically a one hard or a 4K. Nothing else that he could do right now. Maybe a sloop to the right, but I don't think he has enough space for that. So
Yeah, and lose
yeah,
two ships.
yeah. Um. Oh, that one fits perfectly. The green one.
Yeah, I
That's
see.
like a
And he
millimeter.
covers it with the focus, so
Yeah,
we can see how close it is.
yeah,
Okay, so we will see some shooting very soon. Maybe not in this round, but in the next round for sure.
yeah. He's positioning his form so he can possibly take some shots against these rebel ships. So we'll see where the other guys go. Bentik is not rushing too much. I think he just went one straight, and he will probably just stay there and don't take any shots this turn. Uh, yeah, and he will pass a focus to Garvin, and Garvin could probably boost and do whatever he wants if he needs to do something like that. Kyle just also did, I think, a one bank, so he stays behind as he is supposed to, just to be that token transfer machine that he is. And we see Garvin, as you said,
And
one
yeah,
straight.
as I said, yeah. Okay, and yeah, I see now that we have 16 people watching this. That's great. I didn't know that we can see how many
Greetings.
spectators we have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
greetings to all of the people watching.
yeah, and
Hopefully you
write in the
enjoy.
chat. Yeah, and write in the chat if who do you think that will go to the next round in Group E, uh, Entropy Group, or we. That's the most difficult question on XTC this year,
Yeah, and also write
and the
who do you
predictions
think
are
will
very
win
interesting.
in this match. So we have some
Yeah.
input from people. Yeah. Let's see what's coming up next. I think we have um, this is Garvin. He's leaving his target lock, or maybe changing it. Changing it. Okay. Uh, and now we see what Mellors is gonna do. I think two. Yeah, that's one straight and the focus, and she's setting up to go too hard to the left next turn if the ties probably go too forward. So we'll see. Um, I'm not sure about the pink tie. I think he doesn't fit a two straight because of the asteroid, but we'll see what happens. Hera just went one
Yeah, he's
hard.
just a bit. I can't see, but it seems that he's just a bit down, and that there is a chance that if he goes straight, he will hit on the asteroid. But I don't think that he will go straight. I think that some bank maneuvers with ties make more sense to just go to just
Yeah,
have in arcs your opponent. He's probably the X-wing will
yeah,
be the first target here
probably.
because yeah, he's the closest, and I mean, you know better than me how this automated target priority works. So they must choose the defender at closest valid attack range. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that is true as well. We'll see.
So
I think Hera is positioned really well because uh, she can go fast and boost around that debris cloud, and then if all of the ties actually did a two bank, as I suspect they probably did, she could maybe outflank them and take a couple of shots.
well, but
Uh,
that's very. I don't believe he will do that because I think that with two bank she will maybe avoid. Well, okay, she will avoid those four ties. Um, but pink and green, I don't know. But we'll see. Yeah, maybe that's a risky approach, but
yeah, it's
risk
probably not
pays
gonna
off.
happen. It's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah,
uh,
and also Malarus, if that's she, you said.
yeah,
So
it's she.
if
Yeah,
she goes too hard, she will also shoot. But yeah, with two dice, right? Yeah.
yeah. But it's important for her to stay behind because she gives all those rerolls that all the ties need,
Mm.
and if she can take any shots, she will try and maybe do some damage. But I think
And
list focuses on those rerolls that make basically every shot a two-hit shot.
yeah, but she's giving a reroll to herself
Yep,
also, right?
that is true. Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, I see now. Yeah, that those ties will get strain. They must gain one strain token to zero one blank result, and that strain can be bad for them. So
Yeah,
I guess that in this shooting, that rebel player has an upper hand with modifiers and
yeah. The strain token limits the movement in the next round because they have to go with a blue maneuver to clear that strain. So we'll see what will happen. So yeah, as we kind of suspected. Um,
what are they doing? They're doing two bank, right? Yeah.
yep, basically
Yeah,
that's it.
so Philip on the chat was wrong. He said three bank left.
Uh, let's see what happens
um,
next.
Hi, yeah, cheers for Philip. He's from our team
Our Swarm Master.
watching this game. Yeah. Oh,
I think this focus goes to Garvin, especially if he did a one bank to the right to clear that debris cloud so that he could maybe
well,
boost, or we'll see what happens. Or
no, he
maybe,
won't boost. He wants to.
or maybe he will go three straight and clear the debris cloud and take a target lock. We'll see what happens.
Well, I think that he is clearing the debris with two straight, and yeah, but he will be closer maybe to some of the ties, and he will take a lot of fires on himself. And I'm not sure if I would be a rebel player, what would I be more afraid
Yeah,
for my ships. I'm not sure here about target priority, and
yeah,
well, I'm watching this match from the rebel perspective.
yeah,
So maybe if you are watching from the first order perspective, you can tell me what would be your primary target here.
Well,
What would you shoot at?
because of the automated target priority,
Yeah, you don't have.
you don't
Yeah,
have.
actually, you don't have the choice.
Yeah,
That makes playing this list a bit easier. Yeah.
yeah. You basically shoot
You just.
whatever is closest. I think he opted for an evade because of the Jin Urso, probably
Yeah.
to try
Yeah.
and save that U-wing if he gets shot, which is also a possibility because I think he has two defense dice if I'm correct. But I think now because what Garvin did, he will be probably
What Garvin did? I didn't say.
I think
He did straight 2. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
yeah. So Malorus did a 1 bank. Yeah, and she took a focus, so she probably won't be shooting at anyone this turn. And Hera did another 1 hard. I think now is a good time for a boost or a barrel roll, just to get out, if that's possible, or maybe just stay there.
I think stay there and help your ships with another token. That's his plan.
Yeah, I think this will be the turn where Garwin is defending, spends his focus on defense, gives it to Hera, and then Hera could give him two focus tokens when he defends next turn. So, and Kyle will give another one to her. So basically, I think Garwin is safe from four shots, I would say. He will have a focus token to defend himself. But we'll see what happens. Malorus doesn't have a shot, Hera doesn't have a shot, so Garvin is next to lay down some fire, as they say. Well,
okay, we will finally see some dice.
Yep.
Well,
he opted for.
Yeah, we waited. Actually, we waited 25 minutes for this first engagement. That's
yeah, that
really thought that last time passed. So yeah, hit and crit and 3 evades from the hand. So very good rolling from Martin.
Yep. This will be only 1 shot, or maybe also on yellow, maybe trying to strip that focus token off of him. Yeah, I think you spend the focus here because you want to take away that focus from the yellow TIE fighter, so that when he's shot next time, he doesn't have many.
Oh, 3 evades again from the hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish I rolled like this when I play this. Let's see what happens. And now with Bentic, basically you have all of the opportunity, all of the options, but this will be 2 hits, and
let's see if these are only 2 evades. Yeah.
But
worst roll in this round. Yeah.
when you say that your worst roll was 2 evades and 3 dice, I think that's telling a lot. And now the TIE fighters have their spotlight. So let's see.
Let's see what they.
I think that Garvin is the primary target here for basically all of them for all 6 of the ties. Maybe the yellow is closer to the U-wing, but we'll see what TTS.
Okay, so he's using Malorus ability, and
that would
he rolls blank and evade 1
he
hit.
Will take he'll take 1 focus and
1 evade.
Spend it
1 evade from Hera probably.
He had an evade and a focus result, and he took a focus from Hera to change it to 2 hits, so he's safe. Now we have another shot from this time from red.
Yeah, a good thing for first order player is that he is using his modifiers after he defended, so he doesn't have to save those. Yeah, and he's not safe.
He will take a evade.
Yeah, he's burning out those tokens pretty fast here. So very soon, and there are still 4 ships to shoot. So we will see some damage here if he continues to roll like this. I mean, with all those modifiers, it is expected.
Yep.
Yeah, Hera is giving a second token that will become an evade, so no more tokens on Hera, and that means no more free evades for Garvin and and Bentic.
Yep. Here he has the option to choose because he has 2 ships at range 3. So
yeah, but here is a bad roll for him.
And this would be another
and
focus spent.
That's one shield on Bentic.
Shield on Bentic. Another shot here. Another focus spent, and this is very good because there's only one tie that is strained so far.
And 3 focuses now when he's out of the tokens. So
yep. So that's another 2 shields. Yep. And now we have the yellow guy who is all the way in front, and he will spend his focus. And this will
finally some yeah, he deserved that. Finally some evades from hand.
Yeah, as our colleagues from Good Logic podcast would say, some squiggles. Yeah. When I look at this, I think now you can basically turn around with the whole swarm if you want to. But I think he's in a good position to maybe attempt a couple of blocks and then use the back row of TIE fighters, the blue, the brown, and the pink, to basically to try and lay on some fire with them. And basically, because of the automated target priority, all of those attacks that didn't succeed gave those TIE fighters a calculate token which they may use at the beginning of next engagement. So basically they can use that calculate either to defend or let me just check that one once again. I'm not saying anything wrong. Oh, it's before you engage. So they can use that to modify their shots if they get in the position to have, if they had to reroll any dice, they can always hope for those focus results, so they can use calculates to modify them.
Yeah, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, those are really good modifiers for those TIFOs together with the reroll from Malarus. And Martin already set all dice, so that's pretty fast playing in this round. I mean, this round after the first engagement is always most difficult to play and decide where you to go with your ships and where we predict where will opponent go, and I guess he will block with some ships, but let's see what they will do.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, but he's moving first, so that's he can just go maybe 2 straight with all of them and just hope for he will have his modifiers, and then rebel ships will bump, don't have those focus tokens and evade tokens and everything else, and he can just shoot at Kyle and make a lot of damage to him, maybe even. So I think that for that Swiss player is in better position now, but because U-Wing is slow and he can't escape from this position now.
Do you see the U-Wing stopping this turn?
U-Wings what?
Do you think that U-Wing might stop this turn? Just don't move.
Oh no! I don't think he will do that, because he will lose his action, right? If you do that.
Well, he has Leia, so he can spend her to not make that move red, but make it white, and so he can do his action. And maybe the Hawk could do the same, because Hawk also has a stop, and he could also maybe benefit from that. And if all of the ties go 2 straight, there just might be a place for Garvin to turn around. So we'll see what happens.
Well, yeah, maybe only with 2 straight, maybe only the yellow one will bump, but I'm not sure even about that. And all others will have range 1 to shoot at U-Wing, so I don't think that he wants to stop there. I really don't know what he will do.
That's true as well.
I mean, I don't know what is the best for him.
Yeah. They're probably debating and thinking about double checking all of their maneuvers, where they will land and what should they do. So we'll see what they opt for.
Well, I'm not sure what is the right approach against this first order list. That is, it sure is to avoid the jousting like this. It's sure, I think that it should be just running around trying to maybe, I don't know, damage them from range 3 or something, or try to shoot in Malorus, and he has 2 green dice. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what would I do if I would play against this list.
Yeah, well, basically, if you kill Malorus, you're limiting also the damage output of these dice. So basically,
Yeah.
if you remove her, they are less likely to cause major damage. But also the automated target priority helps them a lot, because whenever they miss, they get that calculate that can maybe be beneficial. So this was
You see 2 straight with all of the ties.
Yeah.
So,
And they all completed their maneuvers, so he's probably hoping for some bumps here from the X-wing and from U-wing. I think Hera does a one hard
yeah.
to the left.
Kyle, Bentic bumped. He tried to do 4 straight and he bumped. So, yeah, this is a really bad position for him.
Yeah,
I think he's dead this turn.
This
Yeah.
would be 15 dice into that U-wing, so yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
Kyle also bumped. I don't think
14.
this was planned.
Well, Kyle is, pilot skill 3, so he didn't have a choice to move the X-Wing before, and Garmin is flying off and will not shoot this round, which is
And
also
might
not
take
good
a
for...
shot from Malorus if she turns around. But I think she's out. She doesn't see him, but she doesn't care, because she will give all of her ties some rerolls, and she will use her position probably to her advantage to maybe take some shots when she and maybe she can do some damage as well. I think Hera needs to barrel roll away from here.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's probably gonna be all focus again, pun intended, on Bentic, but you don't leave Hera. I don't think you should leave Hera there, especially because her movement is again limited for next round. She again has to go to the right with a probably hard maneuver, or maybe a bank maneuver, but she cannot. I think she cannot go straight, or at least cannot go a slow maneuver straight. So we'll see.
Yeah, this is a really bad position. I'm just not happy. I just was hoping for a more interesting match. It just already seems to me that it will be very hard for a rebel player to come back from this position after Bentic dies this turn, and
yeah, he will take a.
And Kyle doesn't have his focuses, and his arc is on the wrong side, so. I think that Kyle won't shoot this round either, so there will be only 2 shots from the rebels with all those 2 hits and a crit. That's
that would be half of the green tie, and Hera will transfer all of her tokens.
She fired with tracers. Yeah, so now everybody has the target lock.
So
yeah. So no damage.
That was a red. It was a red tie, I believe. That got shot with tracers, and here I used her tracers. Wait, one of them. Let's see what happens. Malloris is shooting. She took a strain and will probably make only one hit, or maybe she won't. Maybe she should have changed it. Well,
yeah, I don't know why he's saving focus, because I don't know what is he afraid of with Malloris, because I think that Bentic will try to shoot at someone in range 1 here. He's not going to shoot.
Yep, he'll probably take a shot
Yeah,
at
but
red, I think, because
yeah, but Malloris, yeah,
she should
yeah,
spend
there
the
he has,
focus. Yeah,
he has target lock there,
yep.
and he's spending target lock.
Okay, that would be 3 hits.
Okay.
And
finally some blanks here. That's
so
2, so half.
yeah, that's half of the red TIE fighters. So that's first 13 points for the Danish player, but I think now we will see what the ties will do. We have 5 shots here, but what we probably forgot about, or we didn't, obviously, because
What?
yeah, not important. I was thinking about the automated target priority, but I somehow managed to forget that they're both in range 1, so that doesn't matter. This would be a reroll, most definitely, for that blank die, because all of the ties are in range 2. But it didn't pay off. And that would be 2 evades, I think. It was a focus, and he spent an evade from Hera to make it a evade. So the first attack doesn't do anything. Let's see what happens next. I think this is the blue guy. He will...
Oh, 2 hits in a crit.
Yep.
And that crit will go through, and
he can spend that focus, but that would be a hit in the crit onto...
Yeah, he doesn't have shields. So let's see what the crit is. Structural damage. When you defend, roll 1 fewer defense die. Not critical.
Basically the best one that the first order player could have hoped for. So
yeah. So only 3 hulls on Bentic and a lot of shooting.
That would be, I think, 6 or 9 dice against only 3. So there's a high chance of...
And with a lot of modifiers.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Only 1 hit.
Okay. This was... Yeah.
Managed to defend that, so...
Yeah, we didn't expect that.
Let's see what the pink one will do.
So it will be really sad not to use Leia in the game if he dies now.
This was...
I think that he rerolled 2 dice.
Yeah, I think he realized it, so...
Yeah.
That would be 1 more damage onto Benting, and I think the red TIE fighter, I think, should be the only one left to fire. And we'll see if he can finish off the U-Wing now.
Oh, he does 2 crits and a reroll and blank. Okay,
so there's a chance for the U-Wing to survive, but he didn't.
Not with a blank.
Yep. Panicked pilot, so he panicked, and his engine was damaged as well, as he was destroyed. Yeah. Well, this is probably the best outcome of this turn for the first order player, especially since now he can turn around, or basically just go straight and clear those trains.
Well, he can now do whatever he wants because there is not a big danger from the rebel ships, because Garven is far, and turned to the wrong side, and also Kyle doesn't have his focuses. He has Arc also turned on the wrong side, so this is a really bad position for a Rebel player. And
let's look at let's see the dial of the Hawks. So basically, I don't think he doesn't have any hard maneuvers that are the speed of 1, which is
no.
And he basically, I think he's very limited also with his movement this turn with the Hawk. Because
well, I assume he will go maybe too hard on the right, and then to focus and maybe move his arc to the right.
Yep, if that fits.
So in order to
because of the debris cloud, we'll see.
Yeah,
if it fits.
I think that it will fit. Yeah. And then Hera, maybe I think that he will maybe go with Hera 1, maybe one hard to the right if she wants to shoot something this round, but I don't know. Or maybe they will go after Malaris now. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think if ties go for sloops or 4K turns, Malaris can basically just do a 2 straight or 3 straight and clear her stress. I think both of those maneuvers are blue. So the 2 straight is, so she can clear her strain and also be again close to those ties, so that she can give them the rerolls they need, and also they can maybe then utilize those calculate tokens that they've kept from previous engagements. So we'll see how that turns out, but I think that the ties can turn around now quite easily. They're not threatened in any way, so. And we have the 61 points for the Swiss player, and the Danish player has only 13 so far.
Yeah, and there is only half an hour left, so maybe, I don't know, they can. How many points is Malorus?
Malorus is 45. Yeah.
So if he somehow kills Malarus and don't take any damage on the other ships, yeah, that's not enough. He has to kill Malarus and
finish off finish off the red, or as you said, bring one of the others to half points. So.
Yeah. So and not lose any more points in order to win this match. But yeah, I somehow I'm always looking at the game like there is no time limit and it will take on forever, so that the guy with more ships will win. But yeah, if you just look for that perspective that you can maybe kill more points than the opponent, and just at the right moment the time passes, that's also a regular way to win. But no, he won't weigh the damage because they are all doing senior loop, and yeah, they are all going to shoot this round, and that is something that was expected, because he doesn't care about those focuses anymore. He knows that he won't need them for the
I think
defense, or
maybe 2 or 3 those ties have calculates that are coming. So
also I forgot about that. Yeah. And you see, Kyle played too hard and focus and rotated his arc. I'm just predicting better than Oli predicts results in Group E.
Shots fired. Let's see. What did Malaris do?
Too hard on the left, I think. No. No, one bank. One bank.
I'm not sure about that, but oh well. We'll see what happens. I think Garvin might have maybe a shot, but let's see. He can barrel roll here, but he didn't want to do that. So
okay. I'm not sure why. because yeah, okay, he will avoid then 3 arcs will avoid with that barrel roll, and he will only get stress that he can easily remove later. So that I think that this is a mistake.
Yep.
Actually, it's not a mistake because he can't link barrel roll. He can only link boost after he performs an action. So he just choose to take focus instead of barrel roll.
Yeah, that's true. And but I think he somehow maybe he will sway the ties probably to shoot at Hera now instead of Kyle. I think because there's a lot less damage to shoot through like this.
Well, actually, there is only 1 damage less, and Hera has 3 green dice. So yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, Hera is closer, and that's. Oh, Garen will shoot.
Yep.
I forgot totally about that shit. Yeah. Oh, nice roll. Two crits in the hit. So and 3 evades. From the hand.
Malorus is a tough one to kill.
He's not giving any chance to the opponent in this round.
Yep.
With those dice. I mean, above all.
Yeah, let's see what will Kyle do. I think you go for the green one because he's trained. I'm not sure if the pink one is, but green one definitely is, so. One less damage, one less defense die, and you have 1 die more, so. But he has the target lock on the other one, so we'll see what he chooses to do. Well, he opted for the target lock shot, so he'll spend it definitely.
How is he shooting 3 dice? With his second arc, he can only shoot 2. He's shooting his range one.
Yeah. He's just.
Are those 3 evades from hand again, or not?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't. I just need. Yeah, I want to see those statistics. This is just more evades from hand than Vlada from our team is rolling when you play against him on tournaments. So
let's see what happens. We have a. This would be 2 blanks and a reroll because of Malorus ability, and if he had a calculate he could spend it, but I don't think he did, so brown one missed. So he doesn't get a calculate because he doesn't have ultimate target priority. Blue one took his calculate, so he will go for Hera at range 2. Spend his calculate, I think, for 2 hits. Hera, I think, should be defending with 3 dice. Yeah. He can spend 1 focus and be safe. And I think now you can see, we'll see who is next. The yellow one, obviously going all the way from the back, and he will also take a range 2 shot. A hit in the eyeball result. He spent his calculate, but Hera defended successfully. So the red one.
How many more still has to shoot?
Only 2 ties.
3 more.
Only 2.
Only 2.
I think 3 ties shot and 3 should shoot now. The red one and the front row, the pink and the green. So let's see if he is in range 2. So.
And he can do his ability again, yeah, and give him another strain, right? Is that?
No. I think he can only give him 1 strain. So yeah. That would be a 1 damage onto Hera, I think. Yeah.
Oh, he can stack strains, I think. When the friendly ship at range 0 to 2 perform a primary attack before modifies.
He can only reroll one die. So basically,
yeah, and one blank.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't saw maybe if that was a blank. So yeah.
Okay, let's see. This would be 3 hits. This is what he needs. And Hera rolls only once, so that would be 2 damage.
So it's half of the Hera, yeah.
Yeah, and she's
Hera.
at 1 hull remaining. I think all of the ties did shoot. Oh no, I think Pink also has a shot, so Pink could possibly.
Yeah, that barrel roll would be better choice. Now after the battle, you're everybody is the smartest about decisions.
Yeah. But he missed, so.
Yeah, but there's only Hera is only on one hull, so that's not good for her.
Yep.
And now I think that maybe Hera and Kyle can avoid those arcs, but
ties are now predictable because they can only they should do a blue maneuver because they need to remove all those strains and stress tokens, and there are only a couple of blue maneuvers that they can do, which are all,
they have
all of the 2 speed and the 3 straight. So
yeah, but two speed, too hard is a very good, nice green maneuver to have, and
yeah,
I think they have good options with blue maneuvers because before we saw only some aces like Suntir or TIE Interceptor or something. Not many ships have hard turns blue, so that's one of the good things for typhos. And I just wanted to say how Garvin is again going straight to the asteroid, so he has to watch. I don't think he will go back. He will go one straight, but again, there are not many options for him, and that is he's very predictable for the opponent. So if all ties just go straight, and they know that they will have target to shoot, which when you have a higher initiative, when you have lower initiative, that's great thing for you. But when you have higher initiative, it's just not good to be so predictable. To be in a position like this, where you're predictable for your opponent.
Yeah. I'm trying to think where those ties can go, because if you go to the right, you're risking possibly bumping into Malorus and not having an action. And
well,
but if you maybe go with if you go left, you're disengaging them and you probably have to turn them around once more. So let's see what Martin has chosen as his maneuver. I think as
I think that
yeah, you can go.
Yeah, you can say.
I think Garvin can go one bank here to the left possibly and take at least one shot at his opponents. Kyle could maybe also go one bank to his left and maybe keep that turret pointed to the side that it already is. But I'm not sure what Hera should do.
Kyle has stress, and Hawk actually has limited options with his blue maneuvers.
Yep.
Only one bank and 1, 2, 3 straight. But I'm not sure he's moving before Malorus, so
yeah,
he will probably have to go straight maybe. And
one straight or maybe one bank. Those are his options.
Or maybe go too hard on the right and just stay with stress, but avoid those arcs. Avoid at least 4 TIE fighters in Malorus, and he will be able to shoot with his front arc where he has 3 dice on Malorus. So maybe the too hard on the right is best option for Kyle, but we'll see.
Yeah, this Thai has gone to bank and cleared his tokens, his bad tokens.
Okay, so
this one goes too hard to the right.
So we see here some very skilled playing with the Swarm, because I was just wrong about his predicting his move, because I thought that he can afford to just go straight and shoot and Garvin without actions, but he actually in this tough situation will have action with 4 of his ties, and that is amazing. That's really great skill, and the most difficult thing to do when you're playing with Swarm, to just choose the order of your ships. You see, he played the yellow, and the blue one were behind in the last row, and he played with them first, so they jump over those ties in the middle and got the action, and only two ties bumped. So this and Kyle went 3 straight, and okay, he can boost. Yeah, that's good. He will avoid all except 1 tie, so he will stay alive another round. And you see, Garvin went 1 straight, which I thought that is the best option, because he will for sure have targets, and even he can shoot on those first 2 ties without an obstacle, and he will defend from the yellow and the red through the asteroid. He will have, but no, okay, red one will shoot on her. I didn't think that she will bump here. No, yeah, she played. Yeah, actually, he had a good intention to go 5 straight, but he couldn't finish that maneuver because of Naurus, and then here is stuck here with all of those ties, so that's not good for him.
Yeah, Malorus has bumped, and she will probably take at least 2 shots, which is not good.
Well, can he even halve her? He need to make 4 damages without modifiers. With 4 dice, he has to do 4 damage.
Yeah,
so that's really not going to happen.
Yeah, maybe you take a shot at the brown TIE fighter and to try to take advantage of that strain that he has. I don't know.
How is he shooting with 3 dice? I don't see it. He's shooting with TIE fighter. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see what happened.
Nothing.
Yeah.
But he is trained, right? And he.
I don't know which die he shot, because.
Oh yeah.
He didn't put his that marker where he shot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And we talked a lot, and we didn't pay attention what's happening on the table.
I watched, but I didn't see him pinging the tie that he wanted to shoot. So I'm not sure if he actually, if we could assist him. I'm not sure which tie he shot, because I didn't see a ping. So.
So
let's see what Kyle does.
What did Garvin do? No, he didn't. Did he make any damage? No. Oh, he's shooting at red tie, so
because of the target lock, maybe. I don't know.
Because he's damaged and has only 1 half, but it was 2 dice, 2 unmodified dice versus 4 dice, so it didn't went through. So now red is here is in a really bad position here.
No benefits from that.
Hera is gone.
And I think Hera, she's done. Was that a direct hit?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, but it was.
Yeah.
So the only thing that we are waiting to see is Are more than 50 points going to be alive by the end of the match for the rebel player? Because I just at the start I said they will shoot less than 150 points, but I was wrong.
Well, most probably because they have to move next round, and moving that many ships, giving them all actions, and then measuring and shooting takes some time. So we'll see.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm not sure how many rounds they played in total. Not many rounds.
Well, they played. There were 3 rounds of going straight, I think, and then 1 round of turning around, and then two
One
rounds
round
of
of
shooting.
killing
3 rounds of
of
shooting.
killing Bentic.
This is the third round of shooting. So
Yeah, actually, Hera didn't move much from her position at the start of the game. She was like only 10 centimeters from the from. She was next to this asteroid number 2, so very
yeah,
close to her position from the start of the game, which is very unusual for a wing.
yep. Okay, this is a good shot from the green guy, and he will take some damage onto Kyle, I think. That would be 2 shields. As I can see, the red took a damage and pink took a damage, so I just move this so it looks a bit better. And let's see what happens. With these results, you cannot miss. I cannot see a scenario in which the Danish player can somehow get
Yeah,
92 points. That's a lot with 2 ships. But we'll see.
Well, it was We were also wrong with our predictions about the matchup. We,
Yep.
if I remember well, we said that the rebel player has an upper hand, but
Well, that was the view from the first
glance on the
yeah.
list without any deep analysis of the. I wasn't aware of how strong is the firepower of these ties. Well,
Yep.
because I don't play with first order, and I just. But this list is really strong. This first order list is really strong and very dangerous. And when we see how he flies, and yeah, I'm not sure who from our team will be a good match for him, but we will not talk about that now. That you will decide that behind the closed doors. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true. We'll see.
And this rebel list is well, yeah. First engagement was bad for him, but I'm not sure what actually he could could done with the list better. I mean, okay, he doesn't have Harry is an ace, but he doesn't have a heavy hitter ace that can go around fast and I don't know come behind them and shoot at least one of the ties fast and even when you shoot one of the ties, there are still 5 of them. So yeah, and those focus and evades are nice for the defense, but maybe against the lists that have weaker damage output than this list. And
Yeah.
here, those tokens didn't help him, and he didn't have enough firepower to shoot any of the ties before they shoot back. So There is not enough firepower in this list. Yeah,
yeah.
That's my impression after this game.
He's definitely going for the hawk. He's moving all of the ties in that direction. The red one went straight.
Well,
yeah, probably couldn't fit that hard maneuver to the right, and he didn't want to leave the red tie without tokens.
Yeah,
let's see what.
I mean, he could easily choose where to go because both of these rebel ships are now in very predictable positions, and he could easily go straight and just catch Kyle. But yeah, it was easier for him to go after Kyle because almost two of his ties were in that direction, and yeah.
Or maybe he's turning Malorus to the right and wanted to clear.
Yeah, and they are closer. Yeah, they're probably. And they are closer to Malorus here, so yeah, this is the better choice. And he has time only to kill one of these ships, so he decided to kill Kyle.
Yeah.
And Garvin will maybe just shoot this red one just for glory, and
yeah,
but he doesn't. But no, he won't. Garvin will not be able to shoot on the red, so he can shoot on the
red, right?
Yeah.
So basically, he probably missed the red one.
Obstacle.
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
But he will have a range one shot probably onto yellow, blue, or the brown one. But what's not so great is that he doesn't have a target lock on them, so he can only rely on his focus. And
they're blanks. yeah, they're blanks, and we saw that the ties are not rolling much blanks in this game.
That's true. That's also true. Let's go. This will be range 1, I think, because he took 4 dice. Spend the focus for 2 hits in the crit, and let's see who is defending. The yellow one is defending, so the yellow one will lose 2 damage and take a crit, because we need to see what the crit is.
I think it was direct. He took, or I'm not sure. Yellow one is on 1 house, so
probably was a direct hit. Let me see if I can see what that is. Nope. Sadly not. I presume it was a direct hit, so...
yes, so...
This will be a... now all of the ties need to shoot.
Yeah, and they will... It looks like they will have time for another round.
Most probably. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes to take these 5 shots. Because he will probably
not sure if the blue one can see him. No, blue one won't shoot this round.
I just lost my tabletop simulator for some reason. Let me see if I can set it up as again. And I don't know why that happened.
Well, nothing special is happening here, so you're not missing much.
Currently, you're in a radio stream.
Yeah. Podcast. Okay,
Podcast,
so yeah, now I need to talk more because to be eyes of on the table.
Yep.
So okay, Green ties shooting on Kyle at range 1, rolling 3 hits with modifiers. Kyle rolls 2 blanks, and Kyle is dead.
Oh, that was quick.
So yeah.
That was quick.
Actually, you see that it is more interesting when you all only listen to the podcast than watch the game. So maybe we should next time we are only speaking. No video.
No video.
Or,
well, that's that point. Like we are saving resources,
yeah.
Megabytes and stuff. We'll have the image soon. I'm sorry for whatever just happened. I'm not sure what. So Kyle was destroyed.
Yeah, and
I think officially your prediction is out of the way because he scored 154 points.
Yeah.
Sadly, but it just happened.
Next time I will not going to give such stupid prediction.
No. Next time I'll just say first order wins, and I don't have any other.
There will be no next time for you. I was expecting you to say that because you're the host here, and you only want knowledgeable guests.
Nah. What's important is funny is a funny broadcast and an entertaining broadcast. It's not that important to be quote unquote fully knowledgeable. So yeah.
Yeah, and time's up now, but they're playing our last round, and we're just waiting for the final result.
We'll see.
I guess
Garwin can.
Well, ties can. Yeah, Garwin can just. If I would him, just would go. Okay, he can go 4 straight because he will up. So I don't know what I will do. He's 3 turn hard on the right and just boost or something just to finish this.
Yeah, save points. Yeah.
Because he can kill yellow or red, but he's not in a good position because they will fly away from. Yeah, red's going away. There is no chance that Garvin can catch him. I mean, maybe with some blanket boost, but I doubt that he did that.
Yeah,
so
these dice are turning around. The pink one goes too hard to his right. The blue one will sloop, and the yellow one probably the same.
Yeah, the yellow one is going away. He doesn't want to die, so...
Yeah. Well, Garvin has limited options right now because he did a 3 talon roll. Okay.
Well, yeah, he's hoping to kill red, but that will be, I mean, maybe range 2, but through the asteroid and without modifiers.
Yeah, and maneuvers bumped, so...
So this is a range 3, yeah, I was wrong again.
And obstructed.
And obstructed, yeah.
Yeah. That'd be hard with an evade.
3 without modifiers. Oh, he had target lock. Yeah, and evade. And he has target lock, actually, so... But, yeah. So we need to see 5 blanks here.
That didn't happen.
Yeah. I mean, 5 blanks of focuses because he had only with and I don't think that they will kill Garvin in this round. Maybe no. Only one will shoot. Yeah. So maybe only if he gets lucky, he will make him 1 damage and
I don't think there are. I think there are no shots here. I think Garvin
there are no
safe.
shots.
Yeah.
What about the blue?
Blue one missed. Rolled 2 blanks. Couldn't re-roll them, so all of the other guys don't have shots. So I think that's that's it for this. And they are looking at the
Yeah,
stats. So yeah,
let's just say so.
yes. So that would be the
Um,
third win for Switzerland in this matchup against Denmark. And we saw, if I can take my liberty in saying, a swarm flying masterclass from Martin Tanner here, who basically took all of his opportunities and used them as much as he could. And
Yeah, he played really aggressively, and he just didn't disengage or do anything like that because he just always turned to his targets and shoot with all the modifiers that he has in his list, and just did that very well. He had maybe some luck on the green dice at the start of the game, but that didn't change the course of the game
yeah,
because he was better positioned from the start.
yeah, yeah,
And had a lot of more shooting to than the Rebel player in this match.
yeah.
So
I think the Rebel player maybe was too conservative with Hera's positioning, and maybe like that gave her away quite easily, if I can say it like that. Uh,
well, yeah, she's she's a role in this list is to go behind and just give those focuses and evades around to other ships, but she just didn't have the chance to do that because Dantic died too fast, and Carven then disengage and go too far, and she just didn't have much opportunity to just support those ships, and they didn't shoot at all in this match. So yeah,
yeah,
so she didn't help. She didn't do much in this game. And I just want to comment on what is currently happening in Group E. So, based on the results that are on on tabletop, we have you said 3-0 for Switzerland against Denmark, and Netherlands is leading 2-0 against Japan, and France against Mexico one win only, and if it stays like this, so Switzerland and France will have 3 wins, and then Serbia is on the third place. But we will see. Of course, they need to play all those matches, and then we will see tiebreakers. We will see the table after all individual wins are just calculated in because
yeah,
that's the second tiebreaker, and Serbia has 16 wins. This round Serbia doesn't play, so we will pay at 16 wins, and we will see how many wins will other teams have. So that's all from me today.
yeah. Thank you for
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you
yeah,
for inviting me
and
for a
thank you for
commentary. I hope
finding
that
time to be here. I hope we will hear from each other again next week when commentating some of our
our
games.
matches,
Yeah.
yeah,
I think we were okay with English commentary. I think we didn't.
yeah, better than expected for sure.
Yep.
I think that I don't know. We didn't have much comments on the chat on YouTube, so maybe
Well, people like to enjoy the game. They don't like to write.
yeah. Well,
So
I like to write stuff. If you can see the chat, most of the comments are from me. So.
yes. So basically, thank you all for watching. Thank you. We are also thanking the players for um,
Letting us
stream this
stream this.
match, and we had we had fun streaming this game. And
Yeah,
also,
I
we are inviting all of you, if you enjoy this, to follow our YouTube channel and our website. And also, we will be seeing you next week again when we will have matches from round 6, and we will see what will Serbia do in next week. We are currently closely following the other matches in our group, And once again, I will thank to Nicola for finding time to spend here and commentate with me. And until next time, take care, and we will see you next week.
Yeah. Goodbye.